That's a problem.
You settle.
I see. Introduce the show, please. Camera's wonky. Lights.
Camera.
Are you happy?
Action.
You happy with this?
I am.
You are now the grip.
Yeah, it's grand. What's
It's
wrong
the
with it?
grip, isn't it? That's right. It's the grip who does the lights and sets up the camera and makes sure all the equipment is in the right position.
I have no idea. I was just
Okay.
told to do it so you
Right.
don't stress. Which then...
That's concerning because you're meant to be the push-pull health grip.
Oh, okay. So, he's Ben.
She's Fiona.
Push,
And
pull,
not
health.
the grip.
Push, pull, health.
Push-pull health.
Pushing your-
Push-pull health.
Push, pull, health. No, pull, pull, health. Pushing your health from the pulls of life.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
This isn't for effect. I did not want this beast in here. But the apparent grip insisted on it.
He's cute. How can you lock him out? So what do you do at Push Pull Health, Ben?
Empowering you, empowering people, empowering you, people, everyone. To give. As it's the Christmas episode, Christmas special. Unrestricted would probably be
Yes.
more appropriate. Would you
Yes.
agree?
Yes, I would agree.
Empowering you. Empowering you to give your unrestricted diet and half-assed exercise routine the middle finger in just 30 days. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it because 30 days isn't enough. I think we touched upon this on the last episode,
We
but
did.
it's a start.
It's to start
Get you
your
going.
lifestyle change. So yes, it's the Christmas special.
This is a problem. This is a problem.
Just
He's
put
going to have to go.
Just put a cushion over it, Ben, and then
Okay.
he won't be able to see it. Out of sight, out of mind.
You're the grip. You know, yeah, you know what you're talking about. These wires are just everywhere. I don't know. Not a good setup. Not a good setup. But hey, we're all learning. It's Christmas. It's more relaxed, isn't it? We're relaxing. It's just whatever. Just turning up, having things running around the place. The wires are everywhere. The lights are upside down. It's Christmas. It's crazy. It's chaos. We need to get on with this.
Yes.
We need to get on because we're waffling.
You're waffling.
This is going to turn into woes before you know it. The Christmas special is what?
Mindfulness.
Kind of.
It is. It's mindfulness. It's not kind of.
A little
It
bit.
is.
A little bit, but we're not going to be going into the weeds of mindfulness
Right.
in the future.
So
in the future.
Will we start with what the disclaimer has been potentially?
Do you not want to explain what mindfulness is? You're the grip.
Disclaimer.
I give you the notes, Fiona. I give you the notes. I'm the talent. Remember? I have
Okay.
to conserve my energy to speak,
Okay.
to give the insights, the wisdom.
So, disclaimer on this episode. This isn't meant to come across as a way of telling you to diet over Christmas or not to overindulge. It is more of a warning to make your... Let me start again.
It doesn't make sense. That was written poorly. It's just the disclaimer is that we're not telling people, we're not trying to tell people to be more mindful. Pick your battles with your calories. Don't overindulge. It's not worth it. Yeah, make you miserable. No, just you're going to do it. You're going to do the stuff.
Donald! Okay, I think he has to go. Donald, not the Christmas
No,
tree.
come
Just
on.
put a cushion over it.
It's Christmas. He's all right.
No, he can't do that.
It's all right. It's fine. He'll settle. He'll settle, Fiona. Come on. He's fine.
He's got a bauble.
Great bloke. Great guy. It's a pleasure having him here. Did we confirm the disclaimer?
So,
This isn't a warning. We're not telling you to diet. We're not telling you to
Not to
eat all
overindulge.
the mince pies. We're just telling you maybe in certain situations, just be a bit more mindful. Try and practice a little bit of mindfulness over Christmas. And we'll get into it with my wacky acronym.
yes.
It's wacky, so wacky.
So, mindfulness. It's a cognitive state marked by attention stability that disengage habitual reactions and allows for inner wisdom to emerge. Quite a good definition.
Not my words, but pretty good.
No. Would you like to reference who it's from?
Is that camera wonky?
God, that really irritates me.
You're the grip? Yes, that's good. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's move
yes,
on.
all
Okay.
right.
Right.
So
Great.
it's mindfulness is a powerful tool which can reduce stress, disconnect us from habitual responses, and increase self-regulation.
Sorry, where are you getting this from?
Page 3.
Oh, right. So my notes.
I'm
Okay.
continuing. Applied to eating, it has the power to transform problematic eating, which we all have over Christmas.
And habits in habits in general?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Several studies show mindful eating promotes shifts from habitual emotional eating to more regulated eating, supporting weight loss. It is not a quick fix.
Donald.
It's applied to other tools, and it's an exciting, powerful potential. Try it.
His name's Donald, by the way.
After the most powerful man in the world.
Oh, careful.
Well,
Careful.
yeah. So, mindfulness, Ben.
Okay, sorry, that was interesting. I wrote it down. It was
Yes, and you
interesting, but
didn't
I
listen
was
to a word of
just
it.
being mindful of the
cat.
intruder.
Okay. So why this episode? Why did you decide to do mindfulness as your Christmas special?
Who knows?
Okay.
As I said, there's lots to say about mindfulness, but it's the Christmas special, and like we mentioned in the disclaimer, we're not going to get too much into it. Then it will turn into trying to get people to eat less food.
Yeah, it sounds critical, doesn't it? But it's not.
No one wants to hear that.
It's just eat the food you want to eat and you enjoy eating, and just don't eat the food that you don't want
Well,
to eat.
let's get to the acronym, Fiona.
Oh.
The Christmas.
Straight in there,
I
baby.
I saw this wackiness in a couple of articles. It was like, Christmas. C stands for, and then I listened to a podcast, a random one, and some guy had obviously probably read the same article. I was like, well, that's a good idea. Really wet, incredibly wet.
Okay.
But again, it linked into being mindful, to trying to be more mindful. Let's not get too wet about it. Let's just try and get a good mix, get a good blend of being mindful of certain things, but also don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Exactly.
Should we get straight into the acronym, or should we get into? There's a couple of just random notes there that I've got fantastic notes here.
You've mentioned the acronym, so let's stick with that
Oh right.
instead of jumping all over the place.
I was going to mention I've spent most
No,
of my life
no.
thing, because that links.
You said the acronym.
Okay, COVID. Let me just say this: COVID was the last Christmas I stopped eating for the sake of it.
Well, you've
big
been
turning
sick every Christmas since.
Big turning point for me.
I made a magnificent fish pie last Christmas. Remember that? No, you don't.
No, I
'cause you
don't.
didn't eat it.
No.
And
I was
it
poisoned.
was the best fish pie
I was
I
poisoned.
have ever
yeah.
made.
Someone's poisoned me.
And he didn't eat it.
Maybe it was that turd. COVID was the last Christmas I stopped eating for the sake of it. And we're going to get into the acronym.
So you said.
Right.
Wishing for
But
you to get into it.
I'm sure people can relate. Christmas.
Yes.
Just eating for the sake of it.
And drinking.
Eating way past the point of enjoyment. And COVID, for many, was rough. So that was a turning point. The Christmases before that, it was just binging.
We did.
Binging for the sake of it.
But what we do now is we spread it out over a longer period. So we've been indulging more so smaller amounts over a longer period. So like lamb for dinner today instead of having all these heavy dinners around Christmas time. And having the mince pies and the creams and all of that type of stuff.
Okay.
Slight intrusion there.
Streaker.
Stop moving that wire.
It's just a bad
He'll
setup.
come. He'll come.
The grip needs work.
He'll come and get you.
It's a poor setup today. Okay, yes. So, to the acronym. Whew. We'll get back to the other stuff.
Finally. You're so hard to stay focused.
Because there's just so much good stuff here.
Just do the acronym
And
and
please,
shut up.
I'm worrying about this bloody thing. This thing. At any point, you could jump on that.
Did you press record?
On what?
Everything.
Yes, the red light's
Okay.
on. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad thing, would it?
No, probably not.
Yeah. It's recording, yeah. Everything's recording.
Okay, go on, acronym.
Who? So C. Let's get to it. C. C's for what? It's Christmas. It begins with C,
Christmas.
I believe.
See you for Christmas. Oh, create or crap on the fun of it.
Let's start again. C.
Create or crap on the fun of it.
Probably badly written. Just create or crap on it. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't understand.
Well, if you read the little bit next to it, maybe it will make a bit more sense.
Find a safe space to crap all over Christmas if it's not your thing. Don't let the holiday nonsense force its most wonderful time of the year propaganda down your throat.
Okay. Extremely negative.
Very negative. Ben.
But you have to remember, a lot of people just don't like Christmas. It's a triggering time of the year, isn't it?
We like Christmas.
You're meant to be happy. You're meant to enjoy going on every social occasion known to man. You're meant to enjoy being around family and friends. It's forced upon you, almost. Now, some people, unfortunately, are alone at Christmas. So that's all they would like.
Yeah, people have different reasons for liking it, disliking it. Whether it's that they're alone, too many families.
Oh, God, that sounds so much better. Crystal clear.
Yes.
Okay. Well, anything else to say
I don't
about it?
understand, though. Create or crap on the fun of it. I don't
No,
understand.
it's just poorly written.
All right, okay.
It probably just meant to say create or crap. So create memories. Christmas is all about creating memories. So I've just retained some of the slight wetness from the other ones.
Should have said that. Create the magical memories.
Yeah, yes, and of course. But sometimes maybe just being a bit more pessimistic about Christmas. Maybe saying, well, I like Christmas. There's some good stuff about it, but there's also some bad stuff. Maybe the best memory you'll have is sitting in the pub or going for a nice walk with a friend and going, oh, God, yeah, Christmas. A lot of it's a bit crap, isn't it? Yeah, no, it is. It is. Still have a nice time. Still enjoy it. But also, don't be afraid to sit down by yourself or with someone else and just go, God, yeah, Christmas. Let's list all the things wrong with Christmas. Yeah, I feel a bit better now, actually. I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm still going to eat all the food. But I'm not walking around the whole period with a big smile on my face.
Well, no one does.
Like we have to do all year for some people. You have to walk around with that big Joker smile on. Do you like Christmas? Yeah, I just love creating memories.
I love Christmas. Sorry, I just love it.
Hey, lots of good aspects, yeah, certainly.
H.
Yes, okay, grip.
H. Have a laugh or don't give a beep.
No, sorry. It's have a laugh. Oh, no, oh, yes, I've sent you the slightly out. Oh, that's why. I've changed it slightly. You've got the out.
Why would you do that?
That makes sense.
God.
Have a laugh. H is have a laugh, full stop, or not, full stop. If you want to continue.
Okay, you don't have... Well, I don't know. I don't have the updated version. You don't have to fake joy just to fish in. Practice as much holiday JOMO as possible.
JOMO.
Joy of missing out?
Oh,
Oh, right.
well done, Grip.
Oh, thank you. What am I meant to call you?
Everything else.
I've got one word in mind.
Oh, yeah.
But...
Is it like Christmas? Does it begin with C? There's a C right there.
He's a D.
Anyway, okay, that's kind of similar to C in some ways, I suppose.
Yes, have a laugh. Just enjoy it.
But JOMO.
Or don't if you don't like
JOMO.
it. Simple as.
I'm always thinking now because I know a lot of people don't like Christmas and some people are alone at Christmas. But I can't feel guilty about that. Yeah. So if anyone watches this or listens to this, which they probably won't, not this year anyway, that's the thing. No one's going to listen to this next year.
Okay, you're going off topic.
No, it's all linked in. Not many people are going to be listening to this year. Just because we're not where we need to be yet. Not a problem. This needs to be evergreen. And hopefully it will. Hopefully this will relate to every Christmas until you die. So if you are alone this Christmas, hopefully next Christmas you won't be. If you've had a bit of a stinking Christmas this year, maybe next year you won't.
If you've had a fabulous Christmas last year, it might be a brilliant Christmas this year. It might be a crap.
This stuff might help you out.
Who knows?
This stuff might help you out to have a better Christmas. Or have a better Christmas this year, next year, forever. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Or reset with realistic expectations.
Oh, sorry. Have we finished on the H?
Yes. What more do you have to say about
Have
it?
a laugh. Full stop. Or not. Full stop.
Okay.
Don't be pressured into getting into the spirit all the time.
I'm afraid to move on because I don't know if I can or not.
It's anything else? Are you practicing plenty of JOMO this Christmas?
Yes.
You must talk into the mic if we can.
Yes, I am.
If we could just angle it down.
Ben, it's fine. I can't do it down because it's stuck.
Oh, if you just twist it there, Fiona. If you just... Yep.
Oh.
There's the grip. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I sound louder.
Wow.
I sound louder.
Oh, wow. God, it's rough. I used to experience that with an old co-host of mine back in the day. We're talking about a film and he's just like, yeah, so you've got, I wasn't a big fan of
I
this
can't
one.
hear you, Ben. Can you speak into the mic?
Interesting. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, it's a 2 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, but I've got a lot more responsibilities now, Ben.
Right. Can you imagine that, me just sitting there?
Right, can we...
Watching that?
Can we continue?
Jingle all the way.
Okay.
Just needs to be there. Okay, right. Yeah,
Or reset realistic expectations. Don't promise yourself a complete life overhaul on January 1st. You won't do that. Maybe January 2nd.
Christmas is time to reset, isn't it? Reset, re-establish. Think about the year. What went well? What didn't go so well?
Or is for reflection. Reflecting on the past year.
Well, I think Christmas can be, yes, a time of reflection. Yes. Great. But again, slippery slope. That can be a slippery slope. Christmas can then just be used as a way to just let loose because you've had a bit of a stinker.
A stinker?
Well, oh, thank God this year has been absolutely heinous, hideous. Right. December, binge. Or just that 2 or 3 days. If you're working all the way up till Christmas and you've got maybe 2 days before then back to work, just 2 days of just potential misery.
Well, depending on what you're doing.
Whilst wearing the Joker smile. Friends and family, the in-laws.
When you think about it, it is only, when people are working around Christmas time, it is only literally 2 days, isn't it?
Can be, yeah.
Yeah, like it's what? Christmas Day and Boxing Day, that's it.
Yeah.
For like shop workers, all of that. It's,
trying to have a break.
Crazy.
Trying to refresh. Trying to reset. Not easy. Especially when you're told that you must be happy. Christmas is a time to be happy. Spend time with the family, the friends. You must be happy. You must be happy. And also happiness might mean that you need to buy as much stuff as possible. You need to spend as much money as possible and you need to eat as much as possible. Maybe. Maybe not.
Depends on the person, doesn't it? As well.
Society demands that you spend the money.
I can't leave the house without spending money at the minute. Because there's so many goodies.
But this is the point of this episode. I'm just putting stuff out there. I'm not saying yes and no. I'm not saying this is the way. You must do it this way. You must not. Just get people thinking. Why not?
Do it whatever way suits you.
Just surface level. In some ways, maybe this episode will be actually useless because it's just surface level. But that's what it needs to be. Because we'll be here for 6 hours.
We won't.
We could be.
We won't be.
Do you have anything to say about that, Fiona?
No, I think it's...
Was that
fine.
okay?
Yes, that was very good, Ben.
Just be realistic. Start being realistic with what you have planned on, say, the 2nd of January. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos, but I keep harping on about the no me brigade.
Yes.
Be realistic. Start being realistic. I'm going to join the gym in January and I'm going to lose all this weight and I'm going to change my life by February. No, you won't.
You'll start to feel better. You won't change your life.
If you're lucky, you'll get to February. That first month, you'll navigate January, which is a bit of a rough one.
January blues.
And you'll just start to feel, you'll just be getting into the year. Oh, God, okay. If you've put on a bit of weight, maybe you've lost it. You're feeling a bit better. You just got back into routine. That's about it, really, for most. That's why I'm being careful with the 30 days. Especially after Christmas. giving the middle finger after just 30 days is just getting you back to where you were before. Think about that.
Yes. Food for thought. What's that face about? Intentional time with others and yourself. You'll be obligated to spend time with people you don't want to. Just make time for yourself. I'm unfortunately spending Christmas with Ben.
A lot of these quite similar.
Yes.
They are a little bit. Yeah. Well,
I know you've
not a lot
too
of
much
work.
detail.
Not a lot of work went into these, to be honest. I saw that and thought, I'll do my own thing.
Intentional time. Take time out for yourself.
Right.
You don't have to go around with a smile on your face all through the holidays if you don't want to. Take time for yourself to sit down, relax, and do something for you. Self-compassion is the word.
Like we've touched upon, not a lot of people get a break. There's no break, is there? That's rough. That is rough.
But for a lot of people, it's Christmas Day, so it's one day of the year. Most people spend most of the day in the kitchen, cooking for big families, and then cooking becomes preparation.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. While you're in there doing whatever you're doing.
He knows.
So it's people don't get a break over Christmas, and this thing where people have a break over Christmas. People don't have a break over Christmas. It's actually a very stressful time. If you've got a family, however big, coming all over, that's very stressful. If you've got in-laws coming,
but it's also fun.
It can be fun, but it is a stressful time. So Christmas is a time to have a break. No, look after yourself. You don't have to be doing all that. If you don't want family coming over, don't let them come over.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sure all the guys are out there right now saying, oh, yeah, if it was only that easy. If it was only that easy.
Yes, of course.
So I don't have to have the mother-in-law over. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that conversation goes. Not just guys. Women as well. Oh, so I have to have the mother-in-law over. Yeah, no, she's not coming over. Easier said than done.
Yes, of course.
Right.
But the whole thing of,
No, I'm getting it. I'm getting the message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring up the Banshee right now and say, Banshee, you are not welcome this Christmas.
We're going to her. So that's the year around it. You go to them.
Right. So Fiona, sorry, unfortunately, you are not welcome this Christmas.
Huh? Well, you can cook your own bloody lamb then today. See, he's gone to his radiator now.
Oh, isn't he great?
He's a good boy. Mummy's boy.
Okay, right. Let's move on.
Saying no to additional beep you don't need.
Good. This is a Christmas episode for the children.
Surfing the wave. In mindfulness, why is that twice? Is that a typo?
No, I think I just had surfing the wave, and then I thought, well, actually, maybe I'll put a
description. There's no full stops or anything like that.
Maybe I'll just put a description because Fiona will go, what's surfing the wave?
Oh, so surfing the wave in mindfulness refers to staying present and accepting the natural ebbs and flows of cravings, urges and emotions without getting overwhelmed by them.
Going back to the COVID thing, when I said about COVID was the last Christmas, then I became more mindful post-COVID about Christmas. Just trying not to eat just for the sake of it.
Why? Did you lose your taste or something?
No, it's that.
Why did you do it?
It's a slippery slope, isn't it? It's that line. Because it's Christmas, I must eat and drink everything. Because it's December, because it's the Christmas period. But let's get into the festive spirit. I just need to keep eating and drinking, just keep going because it's Christmas. I stopped enjoying it 4 hours ago. Which is just not good, is it?
Oh, I can't wait for Christmas dinner.
It's not good though, is it? And I know people go, it's just one time, it's just one time a year. You misery guts, you Grinch. Yes, but the whole point of eating and drinking and living is that it's meant to be enjoyable, isn't it?
You can't enjoy it if you're feeling sick.
We're all guilty of just overdoing it where it's not enjoyable anymore. Drinking too much where it's just not enjoyable anymore. Eating too much where it's just not enjoyable anymore. So the whole point of doing it in the first place has been lost.
Well, the problem is most people buy crap like chocolate. Stuff that you can get any time of the year that isn't enjoyable. You need to enjoy personally, you have to enjoy your savouries. Your fish platters.
Has it always been this way? Who knows? Has it always been this way? Has it just been? I know, like, without talking about materialistic stuff and consumerism and all this shit, all this rubbish. Has it always been this way? Has there?
It's gone OTT,
right?
Because back in the day, you'd get your mince pies, you'd have your box of roses,
Just
your
a plain-
Quality Street.
plain
That was
vote,
it.
yes.
Now you go into a shop. I think we touched upon this last week. You go into a shop, and everything, you just have so many different variations of everything.
It's tiring.
It's literally overwhelming.
Christmas for me was the Christmas dinner,
Oh, I loved
a
Christmas.
tin of Twiglets,
Yeah.
and yes, roses and Quality Street.
And some Baileys. That's it. That's all you
That's
need.
still a fair bit of food, though, isn't it? And drink.
But that's all you need. You don't
Bucks
need to
Fizz,
have.
Don't forget
You
Bucks
don't need.
Fizz.
No, I never had that. You don't need to have the Quality Street, the roses,
Celebrations,
the heroes.
Oh, so yeah, they became
The Ferrero Rochers, the After Eights, the Terry's
what,
chocolate,
sorry?
the Ferrero Rochers, the Terry's chocolate orange, chocolate and mint, chocolate orange and mint now. What else? The wafers, the mince pies, the Stallins, the puddings.
maybe this is just the Banshee. Maybe maybe this is the Banshee's fault. Maybe everyone else is
No,
actually
but
not
when
consuming all this.
When you walk into a shop, that's all there. So obviously other people are buying it. Because it's going off the shelves. There wouldn't be more of it if people weren't buying it. There'd be less of it. And it'd be more expensive because there'd be more of a demand. Just like literally I was looking at creams the other day.
Bailey's cream, and that's a thing,
Bailey's
isn't it?
cream, Brandy's cream, chocolate orange cream. Freaking hell. Just a whipped cream, thank
So
you.
it's getting a bit overwhelming.
Yes. It's too much choice.
It's tough to surf the wave then. It's difficult.
And it's just focusing on what you enjoy. You don't have to have all of these things. If you just enjoy a simple mince pie with a bit of cream on it, just do that. Don't be buying the brandy one. Just get the cream.
So
Or get the ice cream.
surfing the wave is giving yourself up to 30 minutes to get over it. I'm stuffed, but I'm feeling okay. I'm in a good spot.
I'm going to have that.
And then the cheese comes out.
I love cheese.
Maybe think about sometimes just surfing the wave, giving yourself 15 to 30 minutes. Surf the wave, or like you said, of the cravings. Are you going to eat this? Do you need it right now? Is the meal or the thing you've just eaten before, or the drink, are you going to potentially ruin that by continuing?
Well, yeah.
By shoving more in?
I think it's about, as well, just because for me anyways, just because other people eating doesn't mean that you have to eat. Because if you get a dessert and your mum gets a dessert and your nan, and I'm not ready, I'm just like, oh, well, I feel like I have to have the dessert.
Oh, that was one of the rules I set, wasn't it? Is that working? Does that rule work?
You eat when everyone else
I only
eats.
eat when anyone else eats. Probably a little bit. Because it's all this, isn't it, every year? I'm going to eat so much food. Oh, look at all this food. Whoa.
Yeah, but if I'm after
one rose. One hazelnut. What's the roses? What's the hazelnut or whatever? I don't know.
If I'm
one sweet.
Oh, shut
Sorry,
up.
one sweetie. Oh my God, I'm
Oh,
stuffed.
he's still going. If I'm after eating my Christmas dinner, which is usually a bigger dinner, I do not want to see a dessert for at least 2 hours.
That's fine. Yeah, reasonable.
I'm sorry. Because more than likely I'll have to finish my glass of wine as well.
No, but it's all this. It's all this from you guys. It's this. It's, oh my God, I'm going to overconsume this
year.
year.
But it's literally the dinner plates have been cleared. All right, who's ready for dessert?
Yes, I
I'm
know.
not.
Because it's based on this.
Yeah,
oh,
but
sorry.
I'm
The
not ready for
Banshee.
dessert.
The Banshee is my mum.
Yes.
If no one's watched some of the earlier episodes, the Banshee is my mum, because when we were based at the other house, at my mum's house, we would put the film on, and she would just talk over it whole way through.
Bit like how Ben talks over me.
It's just a lot to get out.
I'm joking. Sorry.
So that's the Banshee.
That's the Banshee, yeah.
But what I'm doing this, I'm referring to Fiona and the Banshee.
We give it
every
the big
year. Give it the big one. Oh my God, I'm going to eat so much food, and they buy just so much rubbish.
No, I've been
And
very
then
good this year.
It gets to the Christmas period, and then there's all this food just lying around. It's just been forgotten about. And then you get to Christmas Day or Christmas Eve
yes,
and
but
Boxing
it's
Day.
one day. There's only so much a person can eat in one day.
Okay, why buy it all then? Why buy it all? Why do this?
Ben, have I...
I'm going to overconsume.
So I've been buying stuff that has been eaten because we started earlier.
Yes, I've put this rule in place. I think it's working quite well.
It is.
Let's extend it.
It is. But again, so I have my Weetabix in the morning. So Christmas morning, I'm having my bagel with a bit of egg on it.
Oh, sorry.
That already is too much food for
Okay.
me.
I don't think anyone cares
And then
about
I'm
your
having
breakfast.
my dinner.
Okay.
It's too much food. How am I meant to eat all of the desserts, the puddings,
Well,
the chocolates?
keep your mouth shut then about overindulging. Keep it stump. Stump. Keep it shut.
Okay.
Okay.
But I do like to eat as well.
Right, let's move
problem.
on. That's surf
Anyways,
the wave. So.
Track your mornings and evenings. The best morning routine is a good evening routine.
Oh, that's...
Get up, open your presents, have your breakfast, and go for a walk. Just do it.
Easier said than done if you've got lots of children and babies running around.
We tend to go for a walk in the evening after dinner, don't we? Or in the afternoon after dinner.
Well, we'll be training. We'll be training in the Pushable Health studio this Christmas.
About that.
No, we will be. You'll be pushing the sled.
What was the first one? No, have a laugh. No.
Reset.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, there's not that many letters in Christmas.
No, intentional time with yourself and others.
Okay.
So, not time, but activities.
Oh,
Like
dear.
time for yourself. I don't want to be obligated to do activities.
I see. Okay.
Such as going to the Push
So
Podcast studio.
right, no, we'll be in there. If you do have any time off, God forbid, if you actually have some time off, just think about those mornings. Think about those evenings. Realistic expectations. What stuff can you start practicing a little bit? What can you start doing in this time off that you can start maybe implementing into the new year?
2 days off.
Do you have anything to say, Fiona, about this?
No.
Do you have an issue with tea?
No.
Right, what else? By all means, what else could you put for tea? If you have any time off, start thinking what is going to be realistic. Oh, maybe I can read for 5 minutes in the morning. You get a new book. Oh, you get a new Kindle. Oh, maybe I should start practicing this. Let's see if this is realistic over this period, over these floaty days of nothingness where people just get so confused. Oh my God, it's Tuesday. What's going on?
Tea is for time. It's only one day. You don't have to overindulge.
Sorry, what kind of advice is that?
I don't know, Ben. Right, anyways, go on.
Terrible.
Yes.
That's a shame.
Yes.
That's really brought down the mood of the episode.
Oh, okay.
Mornings, evenings, yes?
Yes.
Do you like the best morning routine is a good evening routine?
Yes, kind of.
Probably quite hard to put a good evening routine in place over Christmas.
Yeah,
because
you're
just,
more sluggish in
you
the
just pass
evenings.
out.
Yeah.
But the mornings, maybe the mornings. But just practice some bits.
How do you mean?
Practice.
Oh, just do some reading. Oh, yeah. Take time for yourself.
If you've got any time off.
Yes. Okay.
Tea. I feel tea was a bit of a damp squid.
Right.
Oh.
Make peace with the
Just ignore tea,
overconsumption.
then.
You ate and drunk it all. Good. Jocko.
Oh, Jocko. Oh, God. Back to Jocko. Remember Jocko?
No.
Your whole family's died. Your house is burnt down. Good. It's good. Maybe you've gone wild. All of December. All of Christmas. You've overconsumed. Good. Now what?
Exactly.
What are we
What's
gonna
the
do
next
about
step?
What are we going to do about it? Are we going to waste more energy beating ourselves up about it, which will then bleed into the new year? And then before you know it, it's February, and you're still beating yourself up about it. Oh, God, December was a write-off. Oh, those days over Christmas. Oh, my God. I've not shifted the weight. I've wasted so much energy moaning about it. Okay, well, what have you done about it? Nothing. I'm still wasting energy moaning about it. I'm not ready yet. Okay, it's May. It's May.
You wouldn't find a Christmas coming.
It's May, unfortunately. So, what shall we do about it? Oh, God, it was a nightmare. Yep. 5 months ago. Now what? Anything to add?
No.
Oh, okay.
You've said it all, Ben. You've been rattling on there.
I'm very
You
good.
said it all.
I'm very good, yeah. Thanks for acknowledging that.
A. Accept that it might take until next Christmas to see real change.
Oh, Jesus.
30 days is just a beginning. Let go of the idea that everything needs to go according to plan.
Oh, that's a rough one, isn't it? That goes back to the 30 days again. Be realistic.
It's going back to
Best
that.
case, you get to February and you've just got back to base. You've returned to where you were pre-Christmas. The festive period, you've just got back to where you were then. Now what?
Continuation.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
But it's the 30 days. You have to be mindful of those 30 days. It could be a hard pill to swallow. And you've done a lot of swallowing over the festive period, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Overindulgence. It all went in.
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm referring to, yeah.
Ferrero Rochers.
Ferrero
went in.
Rocher, yeah,
I love
that, yeah.
them. I haven't had any, actually.
Well, it's not Christmas yet.
Yeah, but...
As of recording, it's not Christmas yet. It's the festive period, but it's not Christmas. What's my point?
30 days is just a start.
How many people are going to sack it off? They start. Good intentions.
Probably the vast majority, Ben.
What was the hang on, where was that? They've done the tracking. They've done a little bit of tracking. They've done the T. They've started playing around with the idea of just tracking some stuff, being more mindful of implementing things that might improve their lifestyle, their diet, their habits, their routines. And someone says to them, right, okay, here we go. We've got to February. You've navigated January. We've got to February. We need to keep going until Christmas. Christmas of 2025. Oh no, hang on. What do you mean? I've done January. Like, well, that's enough, isn't it? I've done the 30 days. I've done the middle finger thing. How many people are going to sack it off? Okay, you need to keep doing this for another 11 months. Is that okay?
No.
Right. Oh dear. Now what? What are we going to do about that?
I don't know.
God, you're a barrel of laughs this episode, aren't you,
I don't
Fiona?
know,
You
Ben.
are a barrel of laughs.
What do you want me to say?
I'm just asking your opinion. I'm asking your opinion on what to do. What to do with these deserters.
Well, it's not.
When they
about,
say, no,
but
too
it's
long.
Not, it's not what to do, is it? It's
Talk into the mic.
It's mindfulness. So we're talking about being mindful over Christmas, not about next year and coming into next year.
Okay, right, last one. God, we've motored through those. Oh.
So S, start fresh before the new year. Don't let a date on the calendar dictate when you start over.
Yeah, we've got these floaty days.
I'm a bugger for that. I'll start on Monday.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, floaty days. Christmas and New Year's.
You can't start a diet on a Friday.
People just get so confused.
But I'm assuming a lot of people, because the first is on a Wednesday this year. I'm assuming a lot of people will say, oh, I'll wait until the following Monday. And then it's just like, oh, something comes up. Oh, I'll wait until the following Monday. That's my cycle. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's a terrible cycle, but that's...
Start again on Monday, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's Tuesday. Oh, I'll just sack it off for the 6 days, 7 days, whatever days it is. I'll start again on Monday.
But I keep harping on about the same stuff. It's the same. I'm just repeating myself.
Yes.
But I'm trying to drill it into people. If you're not doing anything over that Christmas period and you're just starting in the new year, you're starting to try and implement all this stuff that you've talked about. All the stuff that you know you should be doing, that you want to try and give it a shot. And you're straight back into work. That's life. But the overriding point is the festive period. Start doing some of this. Start playing around with it. Don't start doing it or playing around with it in January when you go back to work.
No time like the present.
But disclaimer. What was a disclaimer for you at the start?
Enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Eat what you enjoy.
Oh, yes.
Not everything around
be mindful.
you.
Mindfulness.
Drink what you enjoy.
Mindfulness.
Yes.
Okay. What was that again? Start fresh before the new year. Right. Yes. Those floaty dates. If you do have some time, just use those floaty dates wisely. Don't just walk around confused. Oh my God, I don't know what day it is, what time it is. Is it Wednesday? Is it Friday? Is it April? Oh, we get it. Everyone's confused. Everyone's confused because it's that time. You know the time I'm talking about? Between Christmas and New Year's?
Yes.
Okay.
Every day is just the same.
Right. Use them, if you can, wisely. Where is that turd?
He's on the radio.
Oh, that's great. Good bloke.
I told you, Ben.
Good bloke.
I told you. You just need to let him settle.
Let me mention the gym thing I mentioned.
Yes, well, it's about expectations, isn't it? So that's going back to or reset realistic expectations.
Which is, sorry?
The gym. What are you going to say?
I can't hear you. You need to...
The gym.
Yes. Don't rely... This can fall anywhere. Don't rely on joining a gym and expect just to figure it out.
Okay. How do you mean?
I'm going to join a gym. I'm going to start in the new year. Okay, great.
New year, new me.
No, new me. No problem with that. That's not an issue. Of course. This isn't about trying to sell you to join the Push for Health app or come down to the private Push for Health studio. It's not about that. No. Forget that. Get in the gym. Get outside. Do something. Whatever you're doing, start doing it. But if you're, say, joining a gym and you're just relying on willpower, you're just relying on the fact that you've told yourselves, oh my God, I've overindulged. Oh, this is it. I need to make a change. It's the new year, new me. And there's no plan of action. And don't rely on an induction. Don't rely going to the gym and rely on someone showing you the machines and making you feel better. It probably won't work, unfortunately.
No.
Now, that's not me crapping on people in gyms doing inductions. It's just, for the most part, depending on what gym you go to, the people doing the inductions might be personal trainers. They resent doing these inductions. You might have some of the personal trainers who have got half a brain. Will, of course, look at this and go, oh, well, here we go. This is a fantastic selling opportunity. Here we go. And they will put a lot of effort into the induction. Show you how all the machines work. Talk to you like a human being. Ask you about your Christmas. Did you overindulge? But for most people, they're like, look, I'm in here because it's cheap. I've joined the gym because I got 50% off. New year, near me. I don't want to hear about personal training. What I'm trying to say is those inductions probably won't help. Even if you've got a personal trainer who's pulling out all the stops, trying to impress you, showing you all the machines, they might even write you a program if you're lucky. It might be useful. It probably won't be. Because you may leave that induction even more stressed before you started. Here's all these machines. All you got to do is do this knob, do that, adjust the seat. Okay.
And then it's gone completely out of your head.
Here's a wanky program I wrote for you. If you need any help, come find me. You see, you're right, like a little wanky program. They're like, oh, I don't know how to, I don't know, I can't remember. Looks like you need a personal trainer. So, yeah, it could be. Or you'll get the personal trainers, or it might just be a fitness instructor, who obviously they just, can you imagine? They don't care, do they? Oh, an induction. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, here's how you use this machine.
And I'm sure they're rammed for Christmas.
Go on the treadmill, press the start button, yeah.
Stand up.
So that's off-putting as well, isn't it?
Stand up for 20 minutes and I'll come back.
That's off-putting as well. What I'm trying to say is just don't rely on something like an induction or just rely on you walking into a gym and because you're there, you're good to go.
Well, that's why I hate the gym. Is because I do know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
I don't have a routine.
But I'm not trying to say to people, don't go to the gym.
And the machines are scary. Some of those machines are scary.
Some of them take a bit of practice, yeah.
Yeah.
But did you hear that, Fiona? I'm not trying to dissuade people from joining a gym.
No, do it.
I'm not trying to subtly manipulate them.
But go in with a realistic expectation.
Yes. But I'm not trying to subtly manipulate them to join the Push for Health app. Or come down to the private Push for Health studio. Or maybe I am.
Who knows? Who knows what you're doing over there?
Just expect to be disappointed if you have relied on this willpower or motivation. And the idea of the second you step into that gym, you've made it. It will all figure itself out. It's a good start. You've got to keep going though. You've got to keep going. Even if it's for 20 minutes. That's the first step. You can break down the habits, can't you? Nothing wrong with breaking down habits into little micro habits. Go to the gym for 5 minutes. Put stuff in a bag. Get a new bag for Christmas. That's your gym bag. Put it in the car. You haven't gone to the gym yet? It was in the car. You had the intentions of doing it, but you just didn't quite make it. You didn't quite make it. Not a problem. Try again tomorrow. So that's even before getting to the gym. That's even before having your wanky induction. That's even before being sold personal training. It might take a bit of time. But again, over that Christmas period, what can you do? What stuff can you be more mindful of? All the stuff that you're telling yourself, can you just start playing around with some of that over the Christmas period? So you're not completely overwhelmed going into the new year. You've not managed to maintain anything that resembled a regular exercise routine or a diet you can stick to for longer than 10 minutes in 15, 20 years. Why is this year going to be any different? You told yourself exactly the same thing the year before.
I'm not out.
12 months ago, you told yourself exactly the same thing. Yes?
Yes.
What do you think?
Okay, I agree.
Cheers. That's great. That's fantastic. This is excellent.
Good.
Good. Nice.
Right.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I'm not laughing.
Oh.
Right, anything else on there, Fiona, before we get into the film?
Really? I thought you said you had loads of nuts.
There is, but I've got to edit this. I've got to get it out. I've got to get it out for the people before Christmas.
Okay. The values. That was good. I like that.
What's this?
So over Christmas, you have to rank your values over Christmas. So obviously your fitness and your diet is probably going to be at the bottom of those lists, but it's what keeps everything ticking over. So your values are your family, friends, fun, mental health, exercise, diet. Obviously exercise and diet is the bottom of that list because Christmas is about family, friends, fun. Whatever.
Maybe. Might not be low. Might not be for some.
Yes, but then if you're not... Yeah. So your values are made better through spending more time on yourself. So again, it's doing what you want to do over Christmas, no pressure.
If you do struggle with being around certain family members or friends or certain social occasions, then you need to make sure that you're still prioritising yourself. There's no point turning up for the friends, for the family, to have fun if you've not done what you need to do for yourself. I've harped on about this before, numerous times. That your health and your fitness, mental health, physical fitness, physical health, for a lot of people, it goes to the bottom of the queue.
Yes.
Bottom of the queue.
Bottom of the list.
Bottom of the list. And that's where it sits. Not just at Christmas, throughout.
In general, yeah. And then it's the quick fixes.
And they do care more about their friends and their family and everything else. All the things that they do value. That's fine. It's not a problem. It makes sense because you haven't found a form of exercise that you can stomach. You haven't found a diet that you can stick to for longer than 10 minutes. And we can all get by. We can all get by not doing that stuff, but you might not know the cost it's taking on you. If you're stressed and miserable and just not feeling too good most of the year, most of the time, why is that? You want to make sure that you're turning up the best you can be. Especially if you have to force something. If you have to turn up and be around people over Christmas and cycle through dozens and dozens of social occasions and be around the in-laws. And it's going to be a bit of a smelly time. You're not going to enjoy it. You know you're not going to enjoy it. But you need to ensure that you turn up and you've done what you need to do for yourself in advance. So it's a bit easier. That if I don't do what I need to do, if I don't exercise, if I don't try and get some steps in, if I'm not conscious of what I'm consuming, of what's going in the gob, I'm a worse person. I'm not nice to be around.
Oh, we know.
Oh, right.
We know.
So I've got to get it done. I've got to get it done. And if I go through a period of time, for numerous reasons, when it starts to slip off a little bit, I notice the difference.
Oh, we
and
all
everyone
do.
else, okay. So you've got to get it done. The tricky part is if you haven't found the value in exercise, in being more conscious of the stuff that you shove in your gob.
But you're not going to find the value of it on January 1st either.
Not over Christmas, no.
It's
right.
Because you're going to feel more disgusted over. You're going to feel more, not disgusting, but you're going to feel heavier after the Christmas period, aren't you? You're going to feel, so it's going to be even harder to motivate yourself on January 1st.
There's something here actually. But do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
I haven't articulated that very well, but if you're lucky enough to know how you feel exercising, how you feel being mindful of what you consume, then you know that you need to continue doing that. even over Christmas. Again, disclaimer, we're not telling you to diet. We're not telling you to have to exercise every single day. But if I just stopped exercising over Christmas whilst doubling my calories, not good. I'm not telling people to go to the gym Christmas Day. I'll be in there because I've got a private studio. The Push-Pull Health private studio, so I'm lucky. But I know that I'll do that, and that's extreme for many. But I know that I can set aside a bit of time in the morning before all the tomfoolery in the ballyhoo of Christmas, and I'll just make myself feel a bit better. I'll be able to enjoy Christmas so much more. So much more.
Yes.
For you, it can just be going out for a walk.
It is.
Before and after eating. By yourself for 15 minutes. No problem.
By myself.
How nice would that be? You can just get away for 10, 15 minutes after that lunch. The in-laws are just...
Oh, no, I like going on my morning walks on my own.
Oh, right.
The one after dinner, I like going with people.
You must get that walk in. But also what I'm trying to say,
If it's not raining.
a lot of people won't do that because they haven't seen the value in it. And going back around to what we originally were talking about the values, about what you value most. Without your health, then what?
Exactly.
If your health starts to go, then all the things that you value above it will go as well.
Yes.
Did that make any sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Ben, what movie did we do this week? Are you grinching around a Christmas tree?
Let me just tell you this quickly, Fiona. I've just seen something. 200 to 300 times thinking about food per day. The average person. 200 to 300 times. Yep.
I don't think about food that often.
Yep. Yeah, but subconsciously. I keep almost knocking myself out with my microphone.
Why?
What? Even if it's subconsciously.
Give yourself some whiplash. Just beep it out.
Even if it's subconsciously. Oh, why don't you beep it out? Why don't you edit this one? You edit this episode. How about that?
I'm the grip. I'm not the editor.
200 to 300 times a day.
I can't believe that.
Thinking about food.
Well, you do.
Even
You
if it's
certainly
subconsciously.
do. You certainly do. I don't think about food all the time. I think about food now. 'cause I'm
Subconsciously.
hungry.
Subconsciously.
I don't know what to eat. But
Okay, right. There you go. Just thought I'd drop that in. All right, let's finish off because I need to edit this.
okay, go on. Finish off then.
No, the film.
Oh, right. Okay. So what movie did we do this week, Ben?
You know what? You watched it. You were there.
Grinching around a
Unfortunately.
Christmas tree?
Doesn't make sense.
Are you the Is Ben the Christmas Grinch? So how the Grinch stole Christmas, how Ben stole Christmas, how Ben from Push Pull Health stole Christmas by telling you not to eat. That's a joke, Ben. You meant to laugh.
No, it's, yeah. No, what I just love to see, I love to see comedians laughing at their own jokes. It's great.
So the year 2000 it was made, or whatever. 6.3 on the IMDb, which I think is fair on reflection. I'm rewatching it.
Right.
To be fair. So on the outskirts of Whoville lives a green revenge-seeking Grinch who plans to ruin Christmas for all the citizens of the town. Just to let you know, everyone, if you've never seen this, Whoville, everyone is called something Who.
They're freaks. It's a freak show.
Weird.
It's a freak show down there.
It's weird. So it was directed by Ron Howard, who at this time was an Academy Award-winning filmmaker. He done A Beautiful Mind, Apollo 13, Parenthood, Splash. The main cast, I've only done 2 because the main cast is 2
What did
people.
he win his award for, Ron Howard?
A
Apollo?
Beautiful Mind.
Oh, Beautiful Mind, of course. Yeah, Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Jim Carrey as the Grinch and Taylor Monson as Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, she's lovely, yeah.
She's lovely, and that's all I've done because obviously there's no point, is there?
No,
There's-
obviously not.
Yeah,
No.
so all of my trivia is around Jim Carrey, so we'll get to that in a minute. So what did you think of the film, Ben?
It's okay. To watch at Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic to watch at Christmas time, isn't it?
The Who's are horrendous.
Yes, but that's because we've gotten older and more miserable, and
Oh, no, it's just that the Who's are terrible.
well, they are a bit terrible.
This is it, isn't it? The Who's are meant to be terrible, not just because they look and they act a bit strange. They are terrible.
Well, they're mean to him.
It's the materialistic stuff. It's the consumerism. It's all that stuff I mentioned earlier. We see them just running around. What's it called? Whoville. It's not, this isn't like a whole, right, no, it's not. It's not Christmas all the time, is it, in Whoville?
No, but they're always getting ready for Christmas. They love Christmas. It's their favourite time of the year.
Yes, it's gross, isn't it? It's gross watching the Whos running around. It's like Black Friday, isn't it? It's carnage. It's mayhem.
Yeah.
90% off. It's
99% off.
Okay, yeah, right.
For 5 minutes
so
only.
It's gross. So you can't blame Jim, can you? Up there in the mountains, looking down, going, look at them. They look disgusting. They're acting disgusting. Not good. Look at that consumerism. It's horrendous. Is that the point? Can you be a bit of a Grinch based on the fact that Christmas, for a lot of people, unfortunately,
it's about the materialistic.
It's about the family. You've got to spend time with the family. But yeah, is it? Well, how many people are spending time with their family and the kids, but there's no gifts? Minimal food.
I don't know.
Can you still have a holly jolly
Christmas time?
Is Christmas still as fun if you remove all the gifts, if you remove all the sweeties, and you just keep it bare to the bare minimum?
What, just a stocking or no gifts whatsoever?
No gifts or one gift.
I don't know.
One gift.
How would you feel?
One gift, one mince pie.
How would you feel about that over Christmas? If you had one gift and one mince pie,
well, I don't know.
That was it.
Yeah.
And a turkey dinner.
Well,
how would that make you feel?
Who knows?
Exactly. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we should try it out.
Maybe not this year though, because we've got some of the meat already.
Okay, thanks.
Right.
Phew.
So,
do you see my point there, Fiona? You can see why Jim Carrey is how he is. He's the Grinch. It's not that he hates Christmas. It's he hates people around Christmas. The effect it has on people.
Yes.
Namely the Whos. The Whos.
The Whos.
The Whos?
The Whos. Yes. Well, yeah, it's manic. It's literally everyone rushing, rat racing, whatever. It's
rat racing.
Yes, because at the scene where they're all buying stuff and it's just like literally shoving money at the cashier.
Yes. Yes,
because they just want to get their goods. So yeah, I get it. And they're mean to him, so he just hates that time of year because it's all a bit manic, I suppose.
Oh, that's right. Yes, Anthony Hopkins, the narrator. Interesting choice.
Yes.
So for whatever reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood outside his cave, hating the Whos.
Well, yeah, no shit, Anthony.
Like we just said, right? The swearing for the children. It's a Christmas
Your exact words on your thing is no shit. Ben.
It's a Christmas film. It's a Christmas film.
Beep
no
out.
bleep.
Right, well, I forgot myself, didn't I?
So based on all that, can you blame Jim, the Grinch?
The Grinch. No, you can't.
There seems to be a lot of like staring intensely at each other in this episode.
Yes, because we've just answered it.
Okay. So what do you think about the film?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a Christmas classic, isn't it? You're still going to watch it every Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It is, because you don't get films like that. Well, you do now. But like back in the day, you never got films. It was always like Miracle on 34th Street, those type of films. So you never had a film where somebody actually hated Christmas.
Are you ranking it with those? Are you ranking it as, is this one of your top Christmas films?
No.
Okay.
But it is.
So it's a Christmas classic
It can be though for some people.
Okay.
So for some people, like, the Grinch, it's all around the shops. It's got all the Grinch decorations. It's a classic.
Yes, right.
Yes,
I'm
and people
there with
like
you.
it because then he becomes warm and
the
fuzzy
Christmas.
inside.
It's Scrooge. It's the Christmas Grinch.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, no, it's good, but it's just one of those films, isn't it? When you look at it as you get older.
God, that's a lot more comfortable. My legs out.
When you look at it as you get older, you just have a different perspective of it, don't you?
Right, and that's
because we found Cindy Lou quite annoying in this film. We find Who's quite annoying now.
I'm sure. I'm hoping I would have found her annoying when I first watched the film.
What's the point of her singing? Why did you have to sing that awful song?
Well, but maybe it's better.
Where are you?
Because she's singing as the 6-7-year-old she is, rather than they will auto-tune her voice, which would be like, oh, that's not realistic.
Maybe.
No, as you get older, you can then start appreciating it a bit more for different reasons, I suppose.
Yeah, like the story behind it. Like, his heart grew in size because he found love. Not found love, but he felt wanted. He had that family and friend feel. He realised it wasn't just about the presents. He realised it was actually about the family when he took all the presents away. He realised that they were still able to enjoy Christmas. There was more to it. Yeah,
so basically you can relate to the Grinch a bit more when you get older.
Yeah.
Because he's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He has a couple of good quotes there that are related to
Does he there?
fitness.
Yeah.
Am I eating because I'm bored?
I spent most of my life doing things based on misery or boredom. Now, that sounds pretty bleak, but to a degree, it's true, unfortunately.
Yes, we do.
Christmas
Oh,
can be the pinnacle of that. Had a rough year. You're not feeling too good.
Asher, it's Christmas. Asher, what about it? It's Christmas.
You're bored,
time.
it's Christmas. You might have some time off if you're lucky. You get bored pretty quick.
Oh, I'll have a mince pie. Oh, I'll have 2.
I'm saying me personally. I'm saying me, a lot of stuff that I've done in my life when it comes to over-consuming various substances has been done because I'm probably not feeling great or I'm just bored. How about you, Fiona?
Yes, I do eat when I'm bored.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
So you can relate.
Yes.
Right.
And it's about quantity as well, though, isn't it? Because as I just said, I'll have to mince pie. Oh, well, we've got 5 different variations of mince pie. So we've got 5 different variations of mince pie, so I'll just have one of each. Why not? That's what people do.
Is that misery or boredom? That's just because there's just too much there's just too much selection.
It's overindulgence, and it's kind of just like, I'm not fully satisfied. I didn't really enjoy that. Oh, I'll have something else. I'll have the Ferrero Rocher. I'll have the after it.
Ferrero Rocher.
Because they're just there.
So you're bored?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, may as well do that. May as well have something to eat. Why not?
Be careful.
Yes.
Be careful with that.
Yes. Down a size and a half. And this time, I'll keep it off.
Oh, the heart, yes.
Do people always keep it off, Ben? Keep the weight off?
No, they don't. No, I don't believe they do.
Oh, well, the Grinch didn't keep it off because he grew in size over Christmas.
Yes.
Like most of us.
Is it a little bit of a myth? It might be a little bit of a myth to a degree that most people put on most of their weight around the holidays.
If you're off, if you're in an active role, if you're walking, if you're even just not in an active role, if you're in a sedentary role, but you've got some travel to work, you've got something where you're getting some more steps in. When you're off work, you're not doing as much. You're not doing the walking. You're not walking from office to office. You're not walking around your shops. You're not doing as much. And then you're as you said, you're doubling your calorie intake, or you could be tripling it in some cases if you're having a couple of glasses of Baileys.
If there is some truth to most people put the vast majority of their weight on over the Christmas period or over the holidays. October to January, so Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. The people that do that are people that aren't really embracing their rotten attitude throughout the year. If you've embraced your rotten attitude to exercise and nutrition, and you are more mindful, and you have found a diet you can stick to for longer than 10 minutes, and you have found a form of exercise you can stomach, then yeah, you'll put on weight over Christmas. Great, no problem. But you'll just return back to where you were in January.
Yes, and it'll be it'll be an easy transition as well, won't it? Because they're used to doing it. They can see the benefits, as you were saying earlier on. They know how exercise makes them feel. They know that dopamine effect. They know all that.
The dopamine effect, yeah. I've just done it again.
They've experienced it. Whereas someone who's never experienced it and have all of these, what's the word? Provisions, anxieties about joining the gym or whatever it may be, they're not going to want to do that. They're going to be just like, it's hard. It's hard to build up that motivation to do it.
So I think there is
100%.
something to the fact that people will
It's cold.
put on weight over Christmas.
Yes.
And then over 10, 15, 20 years, even if it's just a pound. If it's that pound stays on, it starts to add up eventually. But those people, for the most part, but yes, and of course age comes into it eventually, but those people, for the most part, that haven't embraced their rotten attitude. So if you haven't embraced your rotten attitude, you'll put on weight, and the likelihood of you keeping it on is a lot more than someone who has a decent handle on their exercise and their nutrition.
Yes. Because again, it's just easier for them to go back into it than starting afresh.
Yes.
So I feel my trivia is a bit of bashing on Jim Carrey.
Oh, right.
I did a bit of research on him.
Oh, did you? How long?
2 minutes.
Okay.
Not even.
Yeah, it's
So-
progress.
His makeup took 2 hours and 15 minutes to apply and 1 hour to remove. He
That's
was a
rough.
nightmare. He was an antichrist to work with, apparently. He'd disappear off set because he was uncomfortable.
In the makeup.
Yep, he'd disappear off set. His makeup artist was very vocal about his difficult experience working with Carrie. Or Carrie, whatever. He would disappear, he'd come back, he'd rip everything off and then he'd have to reapply it again. So obviously he wasn't helping himself. And actually, Hira returned, but it said it was the worst experience of his life and it was one of the reasons why he retired from the film business.
Oh, I see.
From working with Jim Carrey.
Oh dear. I've heard Jim he's a colourful character, yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, it took 2 hours and 15 minutes to take off, to put on. Pain in the arse, get it. But he was paid between 20 and 25 million for this movie. Pull your big boy socks up, Jim, and get on with it. It was back in 2000.
He's making a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, he was making a lot of money, yeah.
So what's your problem?
I think he was the first actor to be paid over $30 million at some point.
Because
For the cable, was it the cable guy?
Yeah, he was paid 35 million for that, wasn't it?
$35 million. Wow.
So the
And
first
that was
time,
what, 96?
the first time Jim put on the makeup, he said he was so uncomfortable and he kicked a hole in the wall. And he told the director that he couldn't play the role and he compared it to the experience of being buried alive. Yes, I'm sure it was uncomfortable. It looked awful. But 20 million, 25 million. And he told the Graham Norton show that he felt so confined and uncomfortable in the latex skin that he sought counselling from a CIA agent who taught him torture-resistant techniques.
Okay.
Again, pull your big boy socks up, Jim. You're getting paid handsomely for this.
Right, okay. Right.
Sorry.
How did you find Jim's performance?
Very good. Very good performance. You couldn't get anybody else to play that role, I don't think. He was just brilliant.
But it wasn't acting. By the sounds of it, it wasn't acting.
No, he wasn't. He was literally being pedantic the whole way through. But it's like The Mask. He's fantastic in The Mask. Liar, liar. He's fantastic in all of those roles. I do quite like him. But not in this film. And Sonic the Hedgehog. He came out of retirement because he has no money. What have you done with your 20 million from this movie and your 30 million from the cable guy? And then you've got liar, liar. You've got... How? How can someone go through that much money? Sorry. Anyways.
Okay, well, we'll leave it there, Fiona,
Yeah.
because I cannot watch you not talking to that mic anymore.
Oh, okay.
It is killing me. It's killing me
Is
over
it?
here. Yeah, it's destroying me.
Okay.
I need to...
Would you like to talk to a CIA agent about torture techniques?
Honestly, I feel your pain, Jim.
Are you
because
getting 20 million
watching
for this?
her go on this massive rant like that and you can't hear a bloody word of it is absolutely crippling.
You can hear me.
I am crippled by it.
You
Jim,
can.
I'm there with you.
Right. Anyways.
Where's this? Who
do
is
you
it? Who
have
is it?
round the world la da 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 da?
No, I don't. Oh, no. Where's the CIA agent? Is it CIA?
CIA
Okay.
agent. That's what the trivia said anyways.
Can I get that number, the Jim? Because this is disgusting. It's disgusting watching that in practice. Oh, my God.
Okay.
How much am I getting paid for this?
You're being a Grinch right
How
now.
much am I getting paid for this?
Stop being a Grinch.
Still doing it.
Oh, Jesus, I'm talking it into the mic.
Put the microphone forward.
It's heavy.
No, back forward this way. Yeah.
Yes, it's
Towards
in front
me.
Of, Ben, it's in front of me. Gee, I need a Donald headset.
Oh, man.
Anyhow, goodbye.
Am I getting paid 30 million?
No.
Am I getting paid 30p?
No.
Right, right around... Oh, no, I don't, no, I haven't got anything. No, that's fine. That's it. I need to edit this.
Well, happy Christmas. Enjoy yourself.
Any final thoughts
Happy
for
Christmas.
the people?
And enjoy yourself.
But be mindful.
But be mindful.
You must be mindful.
But still enjoy yourself as well. I plan to. But I will be mindful. And I'll see you in the gym on Christmas morning.
Are you talking to me or the fans?
You. Well,
Oh, right.
I'll see you after this as well.
I don't know if I want you in there, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to ruin your session.
I don't know if I want you in there.
I'm going to ruin your session.
The Grinch that saved Christmas.
That's Ben. He's saving Christmas for you all by giving you some mindful tips.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Push your health, quick. Quick,
Push Pull Health, the Facebook, the Instagram, all those places.
Website. Pushpullhealth.co.uk.
Push Pull Health.
Join the app. Oh, we've got plans. Oh, we've got big plans in the new year for the app. Oh, we've got to start doing the app. A lot more of the app.
Pins and needles in my foot.
Big plans. And just think, you were here. You were here when we started. I'm not going to make any promises, but let's see how many people are watching this time next year. Christmas 2025.
Oh, what we're going to do next year?
Well, just put this out again.
Oh, maybe we could redo it.
Yeah. Maybe without you two. Maybe a solo one.
Good. That's what I like.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like. What about Donald?
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyhow. Anywho.
Microphone.
That was brilliant the way I ended it. Do you not think?